I got a text. Hi guys, it's your girl Becca Sarah. I hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing fine. So I'm gonna talk about a couple things before CASA started. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is why I think the girls meant to say it when the guys were like, oh, what do you mean by that? So what I saw while watching Love Island is that Trinity and Kata, at least Trinity and Kata, it's iffy with Melanie, but 100% Trinity and Kata, and Beatrice said that with her aftersun interview, that they're besties. So, and I guess like after Gabrielle like coupled up with Jen, they were like, oh, he's going too quickly, like, and stuff like that, and they were looking out for their best friend. So the like Gabe exploring other connections and all that's BS. What I saw is girls having each other's back and showing how technically they're girls, and then if you're their friend or best friend, they have each other's back. Here is the actual explanation, and I would have said this explanation, this reasoning, why they voted Gabe out, because that is the absolute truth. We saw, this is the answer, and I'll say it right now. The reason why we voted off Gabe is for our girl Beatrice. Well, they would say Bea, but like, why not learn how to say her name completely? That's what I would do if that was my friend, my best friend. I would learn how to say her name how it is. You could nickname her here or there, but I would learn how to say her full name. That's just me, but whatever. That's not the point. The reason why we voted Gabe out, or Gabrielle out, is for our girl Beatrice. Okay. Gabe went with Beatrice. He was going here, there, going with Beatrice, going with our girl Beatrice, and then going with Jen here, there. We didn't know where his head was. Our girl Beatrice left, and yes, he was crying, he was sad, but after, he didn't even take the night off. He said, or if I'll go for the audience person, or even them, he didn't take the night off. He went and automatically kissed Jen, and we thought that was disrespectful. And then he was kissing Jen the next day and the next couple of days, and they were being very intimate. They had sex, and that for us was completely disrespectful, and we didn't like how he moved, because he didn't think of how Beatrice would feel. And even Beatrice, like in her Instagram post, she posted, wow, you moved on that quick, you didn't even give me a night. So that also, if you connect that together, you would see. And also Kata and Trinity, they were like, they're asking Gabrielle questions like, did you really actually like Beatrice? How did you, if she was still here, how would you do things? So like I'm saying, the reason why the girls kicked out Gabe wasn't whatever BS question or statement that they said, it was basically they did not like how Gabe didn't completely mourn her that night, or maybe even, I think that night, right? Because I think Beatrice, while seeing that, would have been fine if that whole night he would just be mourning her, right? But like they didn't like how he moved on or was intimate with his couple, like, automatically. I think what they wanted to see from him was he more continued to be sad and that night, and then maybe the next night minimum. Oh, sorry, that night, the next day, maximum, to still be sad, and then try to continue the connection. But I think that for the girls it was too quick, so that's why they kicked out Gabe. It had nothing to do with lust. It had nothing to do with he was in one door out the other, or he was just juggling girl, being a fuckboy or anything like that. It was nothing like that reason. The reason was they didn't like how quickly Gabe moved on from Beatrice. Gabriel. Yeah. They wanted that's it. Plus, this season is giving Couples Island, and they don't like people having multiple connections. So that's it too. So that's the actual reason for everybody that's confusing, because everybody is like very confused of the girls' actions. So that's my thing. The boys, be mad. You're just upset because you didn't go with your gut and vote out Kenzie. Be mad. I understand it was first. What I'm saying, I'm not happy that Gabrielle left. He should have stayed. And they gave him a horrible edit. Like, we don't know anything about Gabrielle at all. We could have learned more if the producers showed us more. Like, he has a computer science degree, like, and other things. We could, all you show is kiss. And why with like Latino men, especially the ones that English is his third language, the only thing you show of him is him kissing and stuff like that. There's more to him than that. You gave him a horrible edit. Like Beatrice says, he's very smart. You could have showed us their conversations and them being really deep in him talking about computer science and all that. Now we come in here and he does a live, and this is how we're getting to know him more. Come on, Love Island, do better. What else? Soul getting isolated, and she talked about this in Aftersun. You saw that. It might have been how they edited it, but like, she was packing her stuff. Her only friend she said there was Jen and Caleb, who she came in with, which is really sad. And here's like why I'm getting flagged. Everybody's like, oh, there's gonna be movie night. You didn't read the caption that, the Aftersun, they announced there's movie night. You didn't read it. For someone posted, we're gonna get movie night. It was shown on Aftersun. No. That's not it at all. I don't want to say the hostess name wrong, but no, they did not hint or say that there was going to be a movie night. They didn't. What they said was, insincere. I don't remember the correct wording, or insincere. What he did with going with these two girls, or this, that, and the other. I forget the %. Will be great to be shown on movie night. that doesn't mean there's a movie night. That's not a hint saying that there's going to be a movie night. A lot of people online, right? I know they're not in production, but they're like, this would be great to see on movie night. This would be great to see on movie night. This, that, and the other would be great to see on movie night. Because the hosts are also Love Island fans and they watch Love Island, just like Ariana Maddox. She's a Love Island fan. She watches Love Island. They're like, this would be great to see on movie night. Again, they're not the producers. Even Ariana, she's not the producer. She doesn't call the shots and be like, oh, it's gonna be this challenge. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This. They just speak to her and say, this is what you have to do. This, that, and the other. So, is there gonna be a movie night? Maybe. They may not. We don't know. They just were saying, this would be great on movie night. Unless Love Island or a producer comes out saying, or there's a sneak peek saying there's going to be a movie night, or they gave the go to say for Ariana, and I think Ariana liked saying that for movie night, or maybe she knows, or maybe she doesn't know. They didn't tell her. They tell her, or they did it, and unless they said in movie night, this is what, like a fact being like, in movie night, this is gonna happen. But they didn't say that. They said this would be great to be shown in movie night. They did not confirm there's going to be a movie night, which is why, like, in a comment when I saw, oh, the host, we're gonna get movie night. It was confirmed on aftersun. No, it wasn't. They said this would be great to be shown. They were it was either a Kenzie moment, or a Insincere moment, or a Corbin moment, and they're like, this would be great to be shown for the girls to be shown the truth of what how horrible the guys are doing, and you'll see the truth. I think it was for Insincere. At movie night. That when I heard that sentence, I didn't get confirmation. Oh, there's gonna be a movie night. I gotta. If it happens, that's what I got. If it happens, it would be great. Cause I've seen a lot of content creators do recaps on Love Island, and they were like, cast better be great, this, that, and the other. And if we have a movie night, if they show this, I feel like you guys just hear movie night, and you're like, if you hear the aftersun host say movie night, you're like, okay, there's a confirmation. That wasn't a confirmation. They said this would be great for a movie night. They didn't say there is gonna be a movie night. When I hear the host say in movie night, or the confirmation somehow about movie night, that how they phrase it, that it's like 100% there's gonna be a movie night, then I'll be like, yeah, there's gonna be a movie night. That's why I commented on a post being like, how do you know that there's gonna be a movie night? And then I get like comments like, don't you read? I'm like, yes, I do read aftersun. I'm like, I did watch aftersun. When I heard them say it, it didn't give me like confirmation of there's gonna be a movie night. And I hope I'm wrong when I'm saying and there's actually a movie night, but at the same time I'm not giving hopes on there's gonna be a movie night, because if the latter happened and it was just like they're just saying that, because they're also hoping for a movie night, and it does not happen, I'm not disappointed. So I didn't go and be like, there's gonna be a movie night. I'm 50-50 with if there's gonna be a movie night or not. So I'm not completely there with the, there's gonna be a movie night. But Latinos, I'm just gonna say that, are very affectionate people. They're amazing people. Just because they kiss or hug too much, that doesn't mean there's nothing bad with that. That's how they show love. That's how they show gratitude. Stop saying, oh, gays being overly sexual or nothing. That's just how Latinos are. They show love with a lot of hugs and compassion and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna say that as someone that has a lot of friends that are Latino. Plus, I'm a hugger too. And who has dated Latinos. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop slut shaming or saying that they're lustful and something that they're not. And it's a awesome community in general. And I thought it was very interesting to learn from Gabrielle that there's Gabrielle, there's Beatrice, Melanie, and Insincere. All 4 of them are Latinos, and only 3 of them know Spanish. Insincere, who I believe is Dominican. Some people say he's Puerto Rican, but I'm pretty sure he's Dominican because with other contestants that have been on the show and how Insincere is acting, he's acting like Leo, how Leo act, and Leo's Dominican, right? So I'm believing that he's Dominican, right? He's the only Leo is. Oh, sorry, my bad. I went Leo. Insincere is the only Latino that's in the villa right now that doesn't know Spanish, and because we know, shoot, I forgot how to say the word. I forget the word, but it was gossip, and then all the girls were like, "What's that? What's that?" And Melanie was like, "It means gossip." But I know for sure because I saw Beatrice speak Spanish. I saw Melanie. So it's the first episode I've seen Melanie and Beatrice speak Spanish, so I know they 100% know how to speak Spanish. And Gabrielle knows how to speak Spanish because, like he said, English is his 3rd language. And then the only one, Insincere is the only one that, yes, he's a Latino, he's Spanish, but he doesn't know how to speak Spanish. And that doesn't mean that he is Puerto Rican, right? There's a lot of Puerto Ricans who don't know Spanish. He could be Dominican and not know Spanish. I know some Dominican men that don't know Spanish. But overall, yes, I hope that Casa Amor is exciting and good. And ChatGPT, yes, we do not like you. I'm glad that you saw that we did not like you. And I'm really happy. He was like, another thing I wrote, ChatGPT said, don't be mad. When he was talking, I'm trying to remember specifically, I'm trying to remember. I wish I put down the specifics. Like, oh yeah, he was annoying me about something. Oh yes. Now I remember. He was talking. Okay, so right. Zach and Kayla were like, Zach was like, oh, you make your own meal or whatever, and the girls are mad. He was like, don't be mad, and I'm like, they have the right to be mad, because they were like, and why, and also why is Insincere the one saying the speech for Soul? That was just cool. He's just a mad, bitter man that was put in his place, and he was like, oh, the first instance I get to vote her out, I'm pardon me, I'm the one doing it. I'm saying it and having the last word. You're just a horrible human being. But like the guys being mad, be mad. I don't care if you guys are mad. You being dropped, you shouldn't have been dropped. But in general, to the guys, because Corbin ChatGPT should have left, and they would have been mad too. And I don't care if the men are mad. But overall, the whole episode was boring. Insincere should have been pied, and everything else more, in my opinion. But hopefully Casa is exciting and interesting, because it's been a boring season.